Welcome back, Cat 5 class. Today we're going to go over problem 3-29. This may look a little intimidating, but it's actually not that bad. Hopefully by the end of the semester, if you want practice in AutoCAD, you may want to come back and redo these on your own just for fun, right? From scratch. See if you can figure it out, how to do it from scratch. Obviously for now, I'm providing you the incomplete AutoCAD files and to complete the 3 views. All right, so let's go ahead and start problem 329. Okay, so there's our 3D model. And let's take a look at the front view. Again, the front view is supposed to give you the most information. And you'd want to tend to orient your view horizontally, the long way, right? In some cases, it's better to go vertical. And again, think of going to the movie theater where the screen is wider than taller, right? And it's because our eyes are set up horizontally. Okay, so from this view, we cannot see this little pocket, this yellow, my mistake, cut out because it goes all the way through. And we cannot see the hole, the yellow hole. Okay, so we're going to have to represent it as a hidden feature. Okay, so let's go back to our front view. There it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and complete this front view. Let's go to AutoCAD. Okay, so once again, we have that yellow feature here, this cutout that we cannot see. There it is. It happens to be the same width as this rib or stiffener. Okay, so let's go ahead and take care of that first. Okay, so let's go with our hidden line, hidden layer. Roll the wheel. Okay, so from this corner, we're going to go straight down and draw our hidden feature, the rectangular cutout. Okay, so use line command. Make sure you are in the hidden layer. So from this corner, we're going to go straight down. Let's go ahead and start there at that corner so you can see where it's coming from. Have ortho on. And there it is. And right-click enter. All right, and we also have it again. It starts from this rib or the stiffener. So we're going to draw another red hidden line from here to there. Okay, right-click enter. Okay, now we can go ahead and shorten it. Okay, hit escape to deselect. Okay, now we have the circular hole, right? So let's go from the top quadrant and bottom quadrant. Hidden line. Go across. And there's the top of the hole. Right click enter. And let's draw from the bottom quadrant. Go across. And right click enter. All right, so all we need now is a green center line. Okay, so from the center, we got to represent the axis, right click, and let me turn off object snap because it's trying to snap. And there it is, and right click enter. Okay, so there's the axis of this circular hole. And some of you are going to say, hey teacher, you forgot the one on the left here. Well, this is not circular, right? It's rectangular. Okay, so this is a rectangular cutout. So in this case, we do not draw the green center line. For this one, we do because it's the axis of this circular hole. And once again, machinists use the center of the hole or the axis to drill through, right? When it's circular, you want to aim for the center to drill it. All right, so let's see. Did we miss anything in this front view? Well, let's go ahead and look at the top. And as you can see, we have this little portion here sticking out. So we do need, if you go to every corner and project downward, you can tell we're missing something here from this corner. Okay, so if we go look at the 3D model, we're missing this edge, also this one, they just happen to overlap. So if we go front view, There it is. We're missing this visible object line. And even though here it's an arc, in this portion of it, as you can see, it's an arc, it's cylindrical. From that point of view, the front view is going to look straight. Okay, so we're going to draw a straight vertical object line. And once again, you don't draw these tangent lines. Leave them out. Okay, so let's go to the visible layer, draw our line. And once again, from this corner, turn on object snap. From this corner, we're going to go straight down. And there it is. Right click enter and use the grips to shorten it. And we're done with the front view. Hit escape to deselect. Okay, that was pretty easy. Okay, now let's focus on the top view. Okay, so top view, we're missing this yellow cutout, yellow in the 3D model. Okay, so let's go to the top view, and there it is. Okay, so we are missing this yellow cutout. That would be something hard to machine. Okay, so, and we're missing the hole. Okay, we're missing the hole. Top view. There it is. Okay, so let's take care of this first. And the hole. Okay, go back to AutoCAD. Okay, so we can use the front view to cheat. Okay, so let's use the line command, and you can see this is where the cutout is at. From this corner, we're going to go straight up. And there it is. Okay, and right click enter. We already have this portion of the yellow cutout, which lines up with this red hidden line. So we're actually done with that portion. And use the grips to shorten it. Hit escape to deselect. Okay, ta-da, that part's done. Now we are missing a visible object line here. We can tell because it's supposed to line up with this corner. That's the thickness of this wall. Okay, so we need a visible object line here. Let's go back to the 3D model. So you can see it here. Even though this is an arc or cylindrical surface, this is a visible straight vertical object line. But if we turn it, we can see that it's an arc. But that's okay. From this view, from this top view, it looks like a straight vertical line. Okay, so let's draw that. And then we'll draw the hole, the yellow hole, circular hole. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so we're still in the visible layer. Line command. So from this corner here, we go straight up, click, and right click enter to exit. There it is. Okay, so now we need to take care of this circular hole. We're going to use our 45. Okay, so let's go to the hidden layer. Again, we cannot see the hole from the top view. All right, so hidden layer, then we're going to use the line command. Let's start from the left quadrant. Go straight up, hit the 45 and across, and there it is. Right click enter. Now from the right quadrant. Okay, so line command again. From the right quadrant, go straight up, hit the 45, go across, and right click enter. And there it is, right? And then we have the center line. Okay, so from the center of the hole, go straight up, hit the 45 and across. So obviously it's right here. So let me go ahead and throw in that green center line. So from the center of the hole, go straight up, hit the 45 across. And let me turn off object snap, or else it's going to snap in the wrong area. Okay, let's overextend, right click enter. Okay, good enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and delete the portions we don't want. We don't need these two vertical hidden lines. Use the pencil eraser and adjust the other two to the correct length. Turn on object snap. Okay. All right, we could have also copied this one over. Hey teacher, yeah, we could have done that. Can we just copy this one, the hole here, and just copy it over? Yes, we could have done that. All right, so that was another option. Okay, so we're done with the top view. Okay, now let's take care of the side view, which is a little bit more difficult. That's why I saved it for last. Okay, so we have a red hidden line coming from this corner, going across. Let's take a look at the side view in the 3D model. First, we're going to go to the front view, then the side view. Okay, so this one's a little bit more difficult, a little bit more challenging. So we have this tan surface down here that we cannot see, so we're going to represent it with the hidden line going across. Okay, we also have this rib or stiffener, right, shown in magenta. So we can see part of it from the right side view. So this will be a white visible object line, same here, same there, but then from here down, it's going to be a red hidden line because we can't see the whole thing going down. And we also have the yellow cutout. Okay, so this one's a little bit more challenging. Okay, so let's take care of this tan surface first, and then we'll come back to the rib and yellow cutout. Okay, so let's take care of that first. All right, so red hidden lines, line command, and from this vertex, we're going to go across. There it is. So this is going to represent this surface. Okay, there it is, and enter. Okay, now we have the rib. Okay, so that magenta rib is hard to see. We can see part of it. Okay, so we're going to line it up with the top view and the front view and the top view. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so here is that rib. So we know we have to come up to this line right there, right? So the rib or stiffener starts here and it works its way down. Okay, so we're also going to use the top view. Okay, so here is that rib or stiffener, and this is the yellow opening. Okay, they happen to line up with each other, so that makes things easier for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and use the visible layer. Let me hit escape first. I think I got something selected. Okay, so visible layer. We're going to use our visible line, white object line. So it's actually from this corner, right? Which happens to line up with the cutout. Go straight across, hit the 45, and then come straight down. But note, we can only see the top portion of it. The rest of it will be a hidden line. So we're going to stop at the arc. There it is. Right click enter. And repeat the same thing for the bottom vertex. Line command. Click, go across, hit the 45, and come straight down to hit the arc. And there it is, and enter. Okay, so now the height. So if we go back to the 3D model, notice it doesn't go all the way to the top. This is the height of that magenta rib. Okay, so all we have to do is line it up with the front view. Okay, so from this vertex here, we're going to go across, and that'll be the height. Let me hit escape to deselect, use the line command. Okay, so from this vertex or endpoint, we're going to go across. And there it is. This is the height of that rib. And right click enter. Now we can adjust these object lines to the correct length, as you can see. So everything is supposed to line up. And hit escape. So once again, using this yellow construction line, that's where the rib starts, right? So it starts here. And as far as the width, here it is. This is the width. We went across 45 and straight down. Across, hit the 45 and straight down. Okay, now we can get rid of some of these lines. Let me hit escape to deselect. We can get rid of these two object lines, erase them, or hit the delete key on your keyboard. All right, so we're not done yet. Again, this is a tough one, this right side view. The rest of it is pretty straightforward, but this right side view is a little bit more challenging. Okay, so now we got to draw the red hidden lines going down. right? So let's draw those red hidden lines. Red hidden layer. So line command. Okay, so from this intersection point at the arc, again, so we can't see from here down to here. Okay, so the rib ends here. Click, right click, enter. And let's do the same thing for the other side. Line command again from this quadrant. Once again, we're drawing this rib going down at an angle, and it ends here at the floor. And there it is. Okay, so we took care of the rib. There's the 3D model, right? So we just drew the side walls or the edges of this magenta surface. We can see part of it. We can see the top portion of it. But then it ends up turning into hidden lines due to our perspective from the right side view. Okay, so we took care of the magenta surface, but we still need to take care of the yellow cutout. It happens to line up, right? They just happen to be in line with each other. So all we have to do is extend these hidden lines that we have and go straight down. Okay, so once again, right side view from the bottom, there's the cutout, as you can see. All right, so go back to AutoCAD. Okay, so here we have that yellow cutout, which lines up with our rib or stiffener. So all we have to do is extend these all the way down. So you can see, and hit escape. So the top portion is for the rib or stiffener, and the bottom portion is for the yellow cutout. And that's it. Okay, so we do have some more red hidden lines. Okay, if we go back to the 3D model and slightly rotate, there's one back here that we can't see from the side view. So if we look at the back here, we're missing this surface, this magenta surface, and its edges, and we're going to represent it with a hidden line, with a single hidden line. Okay, so let's go back to the right side view. So once again, we cannot see that little wall back here. So we're going to represent it with a hidden line. Again, it's this magenta wall extending beyond. Okay, that's the part we can't see from this side view. All right, so let's go back to AutoCAD. Okay, so we can see it here in the front view. As you can see, there it is. But we're going to use the top view to help us locate that red hidden line. It's right here. Okay, so let's go red hidden line from this vertex, right? This is the wall we can't see. Go across, hit the 45, come straight down, and it goes all the way down, right? This goes all the way down. So we go all the way down and right click enter, and that's it for that hidden line. Double click to zoom fit. Okay, so we don't need this anymore. Delete it. And we can now shorten this red hidden line to the correct length. Okay, and it runs the whole vertical length, right? You can see it here on the front view. Okay, hit escape to deselect. Okay, so the only thing we need now is to take care of the center mark, right? So let me turn off these construction lines just to clean it up. Okay, so we see a complete circle. So we do need a center mark. Teacher, let's do the center mark. All right, let's do the center mark. Go to annotate, go to center mark, click on the circle, and there it is. Oh, I'm in the wrong layer, right? That's okay. Okay, let's hit escape to exit the command. We can go to the home tab, select the red center mark, and we can move it to the green center layer. And there it is. No reason to panic, right? Hit escape to deselect. Okay, so some of you will forget. Some of you will stop here and think, okay, I'm done with that center mark for the circular hole. But don't forget, there's a semicircle, half circle, right? So you need to extend the green center line. So let me hit escape, select the center mark, and we're supposed to extend it beyond. Let me turn off object snap. Beyond the arc. Beyond the arc. and beyond the arc. And we don't have to go downward. Escape. Okay, so there it is. We can actually extend these a little bit further out. Hit escape. Now this one here looks like it's just, the endpoint looks like it's just caught between these two object lines. It looks too tight. So here you can make an excuse and just overextend it. It's okay. Okay, so there's the center mark. You don't want this center mark to end here at the hidden line, so we can extend this one slightly and hit escape. Okay, that's good enough. When in doubt, you can always extend further out. If you want to extend this further vertically, you can. Note that the left side is not a mirror image of the right side, so this line is not for symmetry because the right and left side are not symmetrical. All right, I think we're done. Let's go ahead and cheat and look at the answer key. Okay, so it looks like we have everything. Yep, we have all the red hidden lines, the center line. Again, it's okay if you overextend, but you don't have to on this one. Same thing at the top, you can leave it here where it's tight. All right, so we have green center line, hidden lines. We have everything. Okay, so we're done. Let's go ahead and save our work. So we can go save as from here. Save as, add our initials, and save. Okay, once again, there's no due date. If you're gonna email this right now, don't forget to save your work and close the file before attaching it to the email, or if you wanna submit through Canvas, either way is fine. All right, end of video.